question 15, what was your education/training route into this career? Okay, so I work as a paralegal and as a contracts management person. I take care of managing all the contracts as well. So my background of how I got there is I went to university for 3 years at Anglia Ruskin University. I then spent 1 year at the College of Law to train to become a barrister, to stand up in court. And then I spent 2 years after finishing law school to practically put into practice that experience, which I had the option of going to chambers, which is where barristers with a wig and a gown go, or to work in a law firm, which I did as well, and also to work abroad to see what it's like in another European country who also where lawyers are used. And I did all of that. So once I finished doing that, I think 5 years had passed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 even. I then started working in London, mainly at law firms, big ones, that if you look into law, you'll find the names of. But basically working to support people in big legal departments on big cases. So I signed up with a temporary agency and asked if they needed any support as a paralegal. And they did, because law firms always do. And the good thing about this was because I was working as a paralegal, I got to work in some really interesting departments with different backgrounds. And that's where I first was introduced into intellectual property, which is copyright, trademarks and patents. And that was pretty much my first introduction. And it's what I'm kind of doing today, even though the places that I've done that is different. So yeah, that's the background and training of how I ended up working in a law firm in an IP department.